So that's where they got it. Pretty sure Maya doesn't realize that Phoenix Wright is only about 25. Oh. All right. Now, court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne. Court is now back in session for the trial of Miss Maggie Bird. Very well. Just hurry up and call the witness. A drifter who is taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness. Very well. No, that was automatic. I didn't press any buttons on that. That was just a complete rant. I hope you all actually got that. Even Chatterbox, I think we know of somebody like that from the first game. Hey! Who the hell is this guy? Blah, 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 blah. Wait a minute. Glasses. It's enough. Your name, witness. Oh my God. Drifting virtuoso with a PhD in what the hell? Richard Wellington. Alright. University student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a stroll down through the park, correct? Does it matter? What you witness will do, Mr. Wellington. Oh my God. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with a huge migraine by the time I'm done with this stream. And this is only the first case. I was at the park all afternoon. That banana was actually a baseball glove. Yes, I know, Maya. Maybe it's because I believe in my client? Yes. If she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. This guy is lying. Very well, Your Honor. I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. So you're at the park all afternoon. You seem to have a lot of free time. If he's a drifter, he sure as hell does not drift. He sure as hell does not dress like one. That outfit of his looks quite expensive. I thought you said you were thinking about which college to go to just now. What? Oh my God. How did you know what time it was? I see you're not wearing a watch, so... Oh my God. This arrogance is really intolerable. If I were Phoenix, I would strangle that bastard right now. Answer the question. How did you know what time it was? I'll let that slide for now. Yes, I know about the clock. I know that. Jesus Christ. I know that, Mr. Payne. I'm not blind. Another fun of meaningless words. Talk about a first-class waste of time. Oh my god. How did you know he was a police officer? Oh my god. Shouldn't that statement have come first? I don't think I want to know that, Maya. Are you sure you got a good look at her face? I don't care if they have them or not. Did you or did you not get a clear look at her face? Shut up, Mr. Payne. All right. Sure you're not mistaken? Did you notice anything else of interest, witness? That banana, by the way, was a baseball glove. I know that, Maya. God. It is an inaccuracy. If my client is innocent, there is no way he could have seen what he says he did. He's got a sharp mind. And sharp eyes. Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. And that's where you'd be wrong. Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness... By the way, just how bad are your eyes, Mr. Wellington? No. Objection overruled. That's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. I believe he meant 2020. Why you're not wearing your glasses today? Bingo! That's whose glasses they were at the crime scene. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? Well, it boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at the time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by the witness. I can barely see 9 feet. At least with my glasses off anyway. What happened next? 6:45. So that was a little under 20 minutes after the murder. Technically, they didn't. They showed up more closer to 20 minutes. I don't buy it. Gladly, Your Honor. I'm gonna completely destroy this guy's testimony. She ran away just like that? For the nest like the guilty bird she is, I don't buy it. Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get it. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client? Immediately, as in... Huh? Yes, I did see the court record. Wait a minute. How do you know what time it was? Anyway, how did the police respond? They're saying there are police on the scene by 7 p.m.? I don't buy it. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony. I saw the court record, Maya. Objection, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. That is clearly a 15-minute gap. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think the court would like to hear what you were doing during that 15-minute gap. I don't buy it. Objection, Your Honor. 15 minutes is hardly what I call a little dazed. Mr. Wellington, explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Spit it out. Witness! You lost it? Bingo! Oh, God. Shut up, Wellington! Wait a minute. He lost his cell phone? Bingo! Got it! I didn't see this coming. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by a search for a phone booth. The gist of it? No. Something that doesn't fit. Oh, yes. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. I'm not making outrageous claims. Bingo. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. Oh, there's something wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is very wrong with you. Bingo! All the defendant had to do is walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Objection, Your Honor. The witness can't explain what he was doing for the 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Maggie said she was going to return it to him. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. On top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway. But if he wasn't looking for a cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else. Yes, Your Honor. I have an idea. There is only one possible explanation. Yes, Your Honor. Why didn't the victim call the police right away? Bingo. Mr. Wellington? These are your glasses, aren't they? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found underneath the victim's body. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, the victim grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Bingo! Indeed. This is precisely what I'm doing. Turns out this cell phone was the key to the case after all. Now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Oh, I don't think so, Mr. Payne. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation of why you are not the murderer. We already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the victim's name is Maggie, and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground. Wait a minute. Bingo. Gotcha. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Bingo. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? And you realized when you had lost it, what did you do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? I don't think so, Mr. Payne. Overruled! I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Bingo. Gotcha! That It's when you learn that the victim's defendant's name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was spelled the wrong way. This is a victim that could only occur if you had already known what how her name sounded. You're not getting me this time, Mr. Payne. Oh, I think he does have a motive. Your Honor? It's very simple, Your Honor. Gotcha. Bingo. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on the list are members of a certain group. Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group. Can you explain why these numbers are on your phone, Mr. Wellington? I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want for you is to tell us what this list is about. Refined? I think not. Oh, I'm not badgering the witness. Simply questioning him. Objection overruled, baby. Isn't it obvious? Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group. Now, here's an interesting question, my viewers. If he claimed to be a supposed drifter, a homeless drifter, why would he actually wear such expensive clothes like that? There's a little question for you. Answer, he wouldn't. All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into those phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I got you now. I don't think so. I'm aware of that, Mr. Payne. If you think about it logically, then it makes sense. We think like that. Maybe the slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Gotcha. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. He couldn't have known that they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Wellington? What's that supposed to mean? You want proof that this phone is yours? Sure about that? Oh, we'll see about that. Your Honor. Bingo. I got it. Just check for fingerprints. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence? Ah! Oh, I'm not going down that easy. Where did you finally find your cell phone, Mr. Wellington? What? No! Ah! That's when. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something like that? Where did I go wrong? No! No! I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. Objection, Your Honor! I may be able to prove it. Everything! Sure about that, Mr. Payne? I'm not badgering the witness. Crystal clear. Clear as clear water, Your Honor. I know that. I know that. you paying attention, Mr. Payne? Yes, I know that. Gotcha! Bingo! Your Honor, there's something very important about that card. This card is important because of what's on the back. That's exactly it. Can you please tell this number from your cell phone? We're going to call my cell phone right now. Then the court will see everything for what it is. Gotcha! Bingo! Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could have almost swear that you were holding my phone. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for that lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further, except to say, when you want to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one! Gotcha! He is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.